Hi, it's White Dove Estore again. We have something special we're going to do today. For some of us who know, I only know because I did a little research on it now. This is a vintage Fender PA100 amp head with these tower speakers made by Fender as well, as you can see in the logos in the middle. What this is basically, I mean, really, it's just an awesome sounding tube amplifier, but it's for the PA. Maybe I can just, what I want to do, really, I don't have a microphone, so what we're going to have to do really is, let me just show you this real quick. I'm going to plug let me see if you can see this, 220 watts peak music power, and I want to show you these tubes. Maybe I could even switch them on right now. You'll see them all glow. That's really awesome. What we're gonna do is play this Paul Reed Smith through it. Let me just do that first, and then we'll go over everything, because it's going to be real difficult to disassemble it and then play it again. So let me show you what I'm going to do. This is the Paul Reed Smith, as you can see it. We're going to play through this 13 stop box, which is going to be kind of like it's basically going to preamp it for me, and I'm going to wire it into this channel 1. And what you'll see me go, I'm going to go through channel 1 on both settings, 2, 3, and 4. And really the sound is really just a classic sound that I'm going to pull out of this. I think you'll really enjoy it. So I'm going to set this camera up right here so that you can see me. Just kind of turn it. There we go. Hopefully that'll hold it. One of the things I think you'll see is this light doesn't work, but it doesn't affect anything else. That's the only thing that doesn't work on this. So let me run a loop. You're going to hear the tower speakers. That's the only thing plugged into the back of it. So let's do this. You can hear the reverb. Works. We're going to use a little bit of that. Here's the master volume, channel volume. As you can hear, it's just got a real nice sound. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to run. It's basically a digital delay with mod and the octo setting from here. It gives it kind of a... So, okay, here we go. What the possibility is of it with running this through with a guitar first. This is the bottom half. And then you have the treble. Bass. That's on 1 and 2. Treble. Bass. 3. Full disclosure. Let's see. Okay, let's do this. Second input. 4. That's the bass. Treble. That's just a little scratchy too, it sounds like. Okay, so let's try input 2. So that's that. Let's leave it there for a second. Let me pull this off of here. Maybe I can get in front of both speakers so you can hear it. And it's playing through both speakers. I already took the screws out of the back of the sound cabinets because I'm going to. I want to show you the speakers. I'm not taking the speakers out of the cabinets. Okay, let me stop this loop. Let me put this on standby. Turn that off. Leave it on standby. Wow, that's a little loud. I think I'm hollering here. So let's see. Oh, the screws. Let me show you the screws. I took these out. I want you to see them because I took them out of the back of these cabinets because I want to show you the speakers. I can't take the speakers out of the cabinets to show you, you know, what they look like. I mean, let me switch this off too. And go ahead and unplug it so that I can unplug, because we're about to, let me unplug these speaker cabinets. Now let's get into it. I know this is going to be a long video. I'm sorry. Covering something like this, I'd rather cover it really well so you see what you're bidding on. First, let's go over this awesome PA 100 amp. This PA amp. As you can see, let's see, let me flip this over. Yeah. The screen on it is pretty well taken care of. Let's see. The Tolex, let me show you the Tolex on it. There was one that just sold on eBay. If you're looking, trying to do the research, there was one that just sold of this for close to $200, and I mean the thing was a mess. You know, all this grill was all done, and this stuff was all messed up. Well, let me show you that too. I think there's little small scratches around the input jacks, stuff like that. Just normal stuff from people trying to jab it in there and missing, I think. All in all, you can see all the numbers and everything. This is really well kept. Let's see the Tolex. As you can see, it's just coming. I think you could just fold that in and just probably use a little carpenter's glue or something if you wanted to fix that like that. That side too. Now what I want to try to do, I want to set this amp up very carefully. This thing is very heavy because I want to show you inside the cabinet of the amp itself. Yeah, okay. Make sure it's stable. Okay, the Tolex here. As you can see, it's a little messed up on the bottom. It still has all of its feet. See the feet? Look at these tubes, man. This thing is just awesome. As I showed you to begin with, they all light up at the bottom. Let me see. I guess you can see it even has a little Fender chart in it. of the tubes. Shows you where the tube locations from left to right at the rear are. Tells you what type of tubes they are. I don't know if you can see that. It says 6L6GC for the big ones and 12AT7, 725, 12AX7A. Couple of them in there. I don't think it's necessary to read all those off. So this is it. So let's see what else it has. It has a pedal. I don't have a pedal on it. I'm not even really sure how that works. Some type of a hum balance, and I'm not sure about that either. I'm sorry. It's this was created way before I was born, and I just know, man, it's got that awesome tube sound coming through it. Okay, so let's see. I think I showed you everything with this. 11 minutes on here. I think YouTube that I upload these to are about 15 minutes, I think. So let me put this down here. 15 minutes is the max. So let me hurry up and try to get this all in. Okay, so you see let me see. So you see this here. It's in really decent shape. The handles are good. The Tolex damage, from what I can see, even the edges here are good, is on the side that they keep setting. I'm going to set this upside down, that you set these on, because the carrying handles are on this side, so the other side is what you set down on. So you basically would carry it like this, of course, and so this would be the bottom. It's always set down on here. This is where the Tolex damage is the most. See, it's missing one of the feet here. It's got the feet for the stands everywhere else, but just where it was carried. So you see this, the Tolex damage there. So you see this, and you can see it here. Here, it's not still. I mean, it's really not bad. So this is the same way. I'll show you here too. Set it upside down, and you see the feet. The Tolex damage here. This actually has these on the end of it. I don't know if they were doing it so that they could set it on there, but anyway, so this is where the Tolex damage is done the most. Now let me do this. How much time? Okay, 13 minutes. I'm not going to try to rush this too much. I just want to get it done. I already took this off. I mean, unscrewed it so that I could do this. I've never seen this before. I guess Fender does this, but here are the speakers. Let me just pull this insulation up. I want to show you that these are the original vintage speakers in here. As you can see, the number. Let me flip this over. The number, musical instrument, special design speaker. I'm trying to show you around the speaker. Every one of these are the same one. I don't see any holes in them. You heard it play, but that doesn't, I mean, just because I don't see it now does not mean that there's not some in there. I don't see any. It doesn't look like they've been damaged or abused. So either way, so that's this one. So you can see, I don't know if I'm moving this out the way. I just took it off. I don't have a habit of taking these things apart, but I wanted you to really see what was in here. So that's that, and I'll be itching for a while, I think, after, with that old insulation in there. So as you can tell, the old insulation wasn't removed. I don't know if they came that way or someone put it in there from a long time ago, had this musical idea that would be better. I really don't know. I don't know that it's been taken apart at all. I know that all of the original vintage speakers are in it because you can see that, but as far as the way this fiberglass is set up, I don't know who did this. So can't claim responsibility for that. I just know that it's there. I'm gonna leave it because I don't know who put it in there. I don't know if Fender used to do this or not. So here's this. So you can see Fender musical instruments, the same one. Move this out the way. I'm gonna flip this over to special design speakers. It has the same stock numbers on all of them, just like that other cabinet I just showed you. I don't know if I can use, there it is. You can see, I don't know if I can, I'm just trying to put the camera around the speakers so hopefully you can see in there. They look in decent shape to me from what I can tell. I don't know how to pull the, I guess you could probably undo those screws right there, but I don't want to take this entire cabinet apart. I figured it's enough to just do this. So I'm at 1559. Let me go ahead and just shut this off. I hope that was good enough for you. Thank you.